or anything after that we posted, it was going crazy. But that particular video made shade room, so we didn't.
Anybody that comes on my show, we're going to have a good conversation. It's okay to agree to disagree, just as long as we're respectful.
Look in the camera.
Hold on. Let me just say.
Time you have to encourage.
Everyone is a product of their own experience. There will be times that you have to experience the pain in order to experience the joy. So let's talk about the experience and let's share the results. What's going on, everyone? It's your brother, your nephew, your cousin, whatever you want to call me, Anthony, and I am back for another review of Love and Marriage Detroit. Now, I know there is 96 people watching right now. I will be going live again at 8:30 because we're going to talk about the Wanda situation. Hey, Kaylin, I'm so glad to see you're back. I see everyone is in right now. We got 129 people. So I told y'all, look, I'm making my money this week. Wanda, baby, we can go back and forth as many times as you want to go back and forth. But I got something to say to you for this next half, though. So let's go ahead and get this stuff started because I know some of y'all want to talk about Love and Marriage Detroit. And I'm taking a little break and come back at 8:30. Everything on this channel is alleged. Everything on this video is alleged entertainment purposes and in my opinion. If you have not followed me on social media, make sure you go ahead and do that. Make sure you purchase my album. It's available on all digital platforms. If you want to promote your business, email outrailbusiness@gmail.com. If you want to become a member, go to www.youtube.com/SAnthonyLofties/join. All right, y'all, part 2 will be tomorrow. So make sure you all be here for that. And you know what? We haven't done a funeral in a while. So on Wednesday, I will be doing a funeral. It will be, no, not that right there. Did I put it up here? I thought I put it up here. I ain't put that funeral up here. So on Wednesday, we will be doing the education homegoing funeral for Wanda. So Wanda, I know your brain cells have been gone and they have just been leaving. So you are the next person up for a homegoing. Your education will have its own homegoing on Wednesday, okay? So you all make sure y'all be present for that right. Okay, just make sure y'all can hear me because my browser lost connection, okay? All right. So, anyway, after he said that, Russell basically told Brandon, look, don't say nothing else to my wife, all right? Can you all hear me? YouTube is acting up, y'all. Can y'all hear me? Can y'all hear me good? Say yes. Can y'all can't hear me? Say yes, you can hear me? Okay, cool. I see the yeses right there. Okay, cool. Now, so Russell and Kobe, they end up walking out. And as they was walking out, I'm sorry, Russell, you got a stiff ass walk. Like you need to do some stretches because you look like you was just limping. I don't know if you hurt yourself, but your walk was so stiff. You know what? Like I said, y'all, Russell, he a good looking man. He look good up top, but them legs look like some chicken fries. And you go to Burger King and get them chicken fries. His legs look just like some chicken fries. I need you to do some squats and do something with them legs now, okay? All right, y'all. I just had to get that out there. I'm like, what's wrong with Russell walk? It's always one thing that you can find about somebody. You be like, okay, everything else look good, but okay, what's the downfall? But baby, when he was walking, I'm like, boy, pick up your feet. Move your legs. Like he was so stiff. Okay. Move on. So basically, Kobe and Russell, they're out there in the car. Kobe, she crying a little bit, and I don't blame her because they said, "Look, we not with the drama or whatever." Um, so Brandon said he was trying not to. Brandon said he was trying not to bust her out or whatever. Brandon, what was you trying to do? If you was not trying to bust her out, Brandon, I really think you should have just stayed out of that conversation, man. Just stay out of it. Like, it was the two females talking, but Brandon, your excuse was, since Russell addressed my wife, I have the right to address Kobe. I'm like, that wasn't right because Russell, he didn't address your wife. He addressed the situation, the whole entire matter. He just said, I think both of you all are grown enough that you all can have a conversation about this or whatever. Everything that Russell said was nice, and it was in a respectful way. And I'm like, come on, dude, you didn't have to jump in, but hey, I guess it is what it is. But I still like Brandon and Christina, okay? But I'm loving Russell and Kobe. I love all of them, but my favorite is starting to be a little bit of Russell and Kobe business-wise. I mean, maybe something could change or whatever. I just hate that the drama is maybe the edits, maybe it's the way the production did the edits or whatever that's making Brandon and Christina look that way. Like I said, I know how reality TV is. They make it seem like somebody saying that we can't hear you. Okay, but everybody else saying they can't hear me. Okay, so just keep going. It should come back up, okay? Now, so the next one, it went to Anthony when he was talking to who else? Anthony was talking to Russell. Anthony, just stay out of it. And honestly, I can tell Dr. Latoya, she wasn't feeling that. And I'm kind of with Dr. Latoya a little bit, like it wasn't right. It was too much drama. It was unnecessary. And Anthony, you stay out. Anthony, you flip-flopping right now. And I really don't understand it, but it seemed like you kind of flip-flopping. Like, you should have just stayed out of it. Like, why is it your voice? It always got to be his high-pitched voice. Man, I thought it was always on the boy. Shut up. Shut up, Anthony. Shut up, please. Okay. Next scene, it went to Christina in her storage. Christina, this ain't even her fault, but production. The next time you all go to a storage company, and I know you all are going to show the name of the storage, Christina, if I was you, you need to move all your stuff out that storage building and put it in a different number or whatever, because they showed the name of the building that your stuff is in. Also, they showed your storage number. I don't think they paid attention to that. So somebody can easily go to that company and be like, they see your lock, break the lock or whatever. I'm just saying. Like, they showed the name of the storage company and they showed your storage number. So I hope you don't have any more stuff in their storage, okay? If you do, you need to move it out. Okay, so the next subject is, they didn't really talk that much about what she was doing. I think she was getting some stuff for her friend Chelsea. And hey, Chelsea Victoria, good to see you again. The next one, it went to the man movement. Lord, this mess. There was one man. Anthony came in. What's up, you guys, man? He said, what's up, you guys? My name is Anthony, and let me introduce you. Boy, they know who you are. Everybody in their room know you. Okay? You should have just say, look, I got a group of my friends together and just start talking like you really made it seem like you was in front of a whole lot of people. Like, let me introduce myself. Boy, okay, whatever. Okay. Brandon, he walked in with that shirt with Christina on there. I'm sorry, y'all. Christina, did you make him wear that shirt? Like, who idea who was it for Chris? Was that Brandon punishment? Like, who put that shirt together? I'm sorry. I would like to know. Okay. Anthony, he introduced himself, and then Anthony bring up the situation to Bravo. Hey, Bravo, what up, bro? Bravo ain't gonna like me at all. But anyway, Anthony bring up the situation to Bravo about Brandon and Russell. And, you know, Russell was basically like, look, dude, if I wasn't saved, I would have broke every bone in your body, which I don't blame him. Brandon, you was over there quiet a little bit. Like, Brandon, you already know. You know, Brandon probably got one of them little bottle rocket hits. You know, look at your little bottle rocket. You know what? What's the little poppers that you throw on the ground that you get the kids that can't play with the fireworks? So you have to throw the little poppers. Boy. Okay, let's go ahead and go to it. They said Russell said he can't trust Brandon, and out of respect, I'm with Russell on that right now because this is the situation, Brandon. Of course, all the couples are having pillow talk, right? But the thing is, Brandon, you never should have brought that up, even if that was a situation between you and your wife. The same way Kobe never should have brought that artist conversation up at the anniversary or I think it was their anniversary. So it's like both couples are learning, look, whatever go on that we talk about in our room, we need to leave it here. All right. So anyway, Russell saying, look, out of respect, I can't trust you right now. So I don't blame him. He basically uninvited them from the party, which I mean, I get it. So, Brandon talked about missing his father. We'll talk about that in a minute. But yeah, they started talking about the situation with who was it? Who was Brandon, Bravo. I'm still trying to figure out like what all they got going on. Bravo sitting up here looking like a deer in headlights, like I don't know what's going on. Bravo, I don't blame you, Lou. Remain quiet, bro. It don't got nothing to do with you. Like I said, I like Bravo. Bravo, cool. And Bravo got a beautiful wife, y'all. She is so pretty. I like everybody on the show. This is a good show. Anyway, so Brandon talked about missing his father, and Brandon, I'm with you on that. I think, yeah. I mean, it's hard. It's really hard. Even though, like I said, I'm new to that, and I know the cast of the show. I know you all watch my lives, production. I know y'all watch them too. But Brandon, I really understand where you're coming from. Y'all know I just want to go spend time with my mom. And like I said, I'm gonna have to make it my duty to at least at least one weekend out of the month to go back home. And I remember when I was home, I was trying to build myself up to go to the grave site because y'all know I didn't go to my father's funeral. I went to the wake, but I did not go to the funeral because I couldn't handle it. And I honestly thought I was ready to go to the graveyard to visit his grave, and I couldn't do it. So maybe in time it'll get easier where I can do it. But Brandon, I understand. I feel you where you coming from when you miss your father, because Lord know I miss mine. If it was so much stuff that I could take back or do things over, I promise you I would. And it took something like that for me to finally realize like all the other stuff wasn't even worth it. So I get where you're coming from. And I mean, maybe it's something we can talk about on the interview. But I do know that I'll have Christina coming up for an interview soon. So y'all be ready for that. So Christina said that she was going to go to the said that she wasn't going to go to the party anyway. Christina, like I have to like, what are they? It's production telling y'all something, because this is my thing right here. I like Christina, I like Kobe, but what you never want to do in reality TV is put yourself to be the villain. Like Christina, this is really me talking to you when it comes to business, okay? If I was a company and I was watching this show and I wanted to pick somebody to be the person to promote my brand, I automatically would go to Kobe. Just because from the show it's looking like she's relatable, she's not with the drama. It's just, it will make me be extremely hesitant on working with you. This is just me looking from the outside looking in. And like I said, 9 times out of 10, everybody that told me this, they said you're not even like that. But watching this show, it could stop you from getting more business deals. So, just food for thought. What else we got going on? Brandon and Anthony in the studio. Brandon talking about a wrestling match. Bravo talk about being out the loop or something like that. Whew. I'm still trying to figure out, y'all, this whole entire conversation with Brandon, Anthony, and Bravo. How did y'all leave Brandon out of the conversation? I'm trying my best to figure that out, especially if he's the one with all the artists, and we already know the next episode it's gonna be something, because baby, when Anthony sit up there and told Brandon Star Factory has never produced a star, I said, oh shit. I wasn't gonna say it, but Brandon does have a good resume. If he wrote songs for Trey Songz, the Backstreet Boys, baby, you got that old money if you wrote songs for the Backstreet Boys. So I can only imagine what you are still bringing in from that. But when Anthony said that he has not produced a star, Star Factory has not produced a star, I said, "Oh, they finna get into it." Which honestly, Brandon, look, I told you, bro. I know your company is artist development, and I get it. And I've seen some of the videos where when he was like when they was on stage looking like they was actually performing. I actually need that artist development myself. But honestly, when I was listening to some of their songs and stuff like that, when they were singing on Ego and it was another song, baby, they was giving kid bop. Even not Najee, the new girl, she ain't. Keep searching, okay? Keep searching. I still don't see a star. Maybe it's somebody the guys that was doing the Day 26, the one that was singing Chris Brown, baby Shawty, have you seen her? It's about a minute. That group won it, okay? Now for a talent show, cool, but kid bop. Now, but still, I still don't understand how Anthony went ahead with Bravo. Bravo, I'm still trying to figure out. Did you not say anything to Brandon about Anthony coming to you trying to move on? Which I know that's your location, Bravo. We gonna have to network, and you look like you got a nice setup. Let me come and perform. But anyway, it just felt like Anthony was doing some shady stuff, and I really didn't care for that. Now, the next scene was basically Russell and Kobe's birthday. Kobe, you look good. I just needed you to take some of your eyebrows off and give it to Dr. Latoya, because Dr. Latoya looked like she just had a pencil and went that way. I'm like, girl, did you even try to put some eyebrows on? But Kobe, you look good. You look blessed. You look real nice. You look beautiful. I would definitely say that. It was a nice party. Look at Russell over there being romantic. You better get your romantic on. You did a good job, Russell. You did a good job. Now, if you would have started preaching the sermon, I would have felt like you should have played. You ought to let your light shine, shine, shine. Yeah. Okay. So after that little situation, you know what, Kobe, who is your photographer? Because that photographer look kind of cute. Who is he? Send me his information. What up on the photographer that was at Kobe and Russell Neal party? Hey, what up, bro? I like the angle when you went down low a little bit. Let me hit up Christine and say, hey, who is that photographer that was on such and such? Oh, hold on, somebody saying, can you hear me now? Okay. So basically, Kobe was talking to Dr. Latoya. They was talking about the whole situation. Dr. Latoya basically said she didn't go with Anthony to go meet with them or whatever. She really didn't feel like it. So basically, it sounded like Dr. Latoya and Kobe finna be cool, and they finna go against Christina and Brandon. It seemed like everybody about to go against Christina and Brandon. The only person that's gonna be able to talk to everybody is Bravo. So next question. The next thing, it was Brandon, Christina, Anthony. Christina say Kobe called her names or something like that. I don't think Kobe said well, you were selfish. I'm sorry. I'm over Anthony. I can't take it. That was pretty much this episode, but I know next episode is gonna be real good. So I'm gonna put this link down here, and like y'all, I will be going live at 8:30, so we can talk about this live. If you have not seen it, I will be going live at 8:30 for this right here. I got time today, so make sure y'all be back at 8:30 if you log off, because I'm going to do this to about 8:15, and then we're gonna come back at 8:30 to talk about Wonder. So I put the link down here. You are more than welcome to come on up, and we will take a commercial. Oh, my girl Kayleen right here. Hey, Kay.
Hey, baby.
How are you?
I am doing much better, and I want to thank everybody for their prayers. It worked, especially the night I felt Blessed Queen B praying for me, because 3 o'clock that morning it seemed like everything just settled. So yeah, I appreciate it.
That's good. Welcome back. How was your vacation?
Oh, the vacation was good. I didn't have fun like I wanted to because I was still feeling bad, but I appreciated my family being around me.
Gotcha. Well, go ahead and start us off, Kay.
Oh gosh, I had so much to catch up on. I finally sat down and watched this mess. Brandon is doing too much and not enough all at the same time. I'm sick of him. Not necessarily not Brandon, but Anthony.
Oh, and okay.
Yeah, I'm sick of Anthony. Brandon is trying. Either way it go, he gonna get the short end of the stick. Whether he take up for his wife or not, he's in a bad position.
Mm-hmm.
I do understand where Christina was coming from, because if I have a conversation with you the night before about something I plan on doing and you pop up the next day or the next couple of days and do the same thing, yeah, I would feel away, especially after we had that conversation. So I don't know. I don't know what position that puts Kobe in.
I need to understand the timeline because I don't want to jump to conclusions. But the thing is, she said that she didn't know that she had a deal with Harper Ray. And I'm sorry, if I was Harper Ray, I would be mad at both of them because it seemed like Harper Ray being messy.
Okay, so what about this sipping shop?
Okay, I don't really know that much about that. So it's like, that's why I said I have to know the timeline.
Yeah, from according to the episode now, she had the conversation with the girl the day before, and the next day she called her saying that that's what she was gonna go ahead and do.
Oh.
Yeah, so that's why they called it Copy Kobe.
Kobe Cat. You got
Yeah, so I don't know how I'm feeling about Kobe right now. I still don't like Christine. even though she seems not to be the aggressor in this situation, I still don't. It's so much I don't like. Plus, I can't take her seriously. I've never been able to take an adult with braces seriously.
She got them. She don't have them anymore.
Guess what? It looks like they're still there.
I mean, on the show you will see them, but she removed them now.
I'm not giving her no credit. I'm sorry. Hey, I'm Marita.
Hold on, let me get. Go ahead.
Yeah,
thank you for your phone calls, Marita, and your prayers. You and
hold on, Marita. I need you to go down and come back up because your device is doing something. Okay.
My device is doing what?
Okay, you good now? Keep talking.
Bop 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 baloo bop bop.
Okay. Okay, it's still going in and out, Marita.
Because I'm standing back. How is that?
Okay, you good.
Okay. All right. But somebody was before me. But I'm glad you back, Kay.
Yeah, I thank you for your prayers and your phone calls. You and Anthony, it meant a lot. Anthony kept me abreast.
Okay, Marita, your phone is doing it again.
Okay, I'm leaning back. Am I good now?
You good now, but it's still making some type of noise.
Okay, I don't know what kind it could be. Wait a minute. All right.
That's good.
Did you hear that?
Okay, you good.
Somebody was. Can you hear me now?
Okay, Marita, go down and come back up, love.
You can.
All right, go ahead, Lady D.
Hey, Kaylin, how are you, hon?
Hey, Sugarfoot.
Hey, Anthony.
Hey, love, how are you?
I'm good. I'm trying to get over this cold. So, let's see the show. They're getting on my nerve. Anthony getting on my nerve. He just do too much. All that whining and crying he be doing, I can't take it. I can't. And then he just act too much like a female for me. I can't deal with him. Kobe, she looked gorgeous for her party.
The ain't right.
I still don't know about her, but she all right for right now. Hopefully she don't cause no more drama and mess like she did at their anniversary party. I was telling you, yeah, just being messy. But you know, it is what it is. She'll be all right. I'll have to get used to her. Hopefully she'll grow on me. Everybody else, Brandon, he's still on the fence too. but I like everybody else.
Okay, cool with me. All right, y'all. Let me go to Maritha. You go. You good?
Am I? Can you
Yep,
hear
you
me?
good. Yeah, you great. Go ahead, love. It's on you.
Okay, I watched this today. You know what? I don't like Saucy and his wife, Anthony. I mean, AK, I don't like him, nor do I like his wife. It's just something about him. It's like he was a little fat boy in church that told on everybody. It's just something about him that I do not like. And you know what? All these couples have an issue that they don't want to address. I don't like Anthony for the fact that he like to argue with women. And I don't like that. And he is, like when he went to see, was it Brandon? Because I'm trying to get used to these people. When he went to, I think it was Brandon he went to see, right?
Mm-hmm.
When he went to see Brandon, he was saying how he want to get this group back, get those two men back together. But then you're going to tell the man in the same sentence, but I don't trust you.
Yeah.
So how you want to get somebody back together? And I'm reading this comment. It just blew me just then.
What?
Is what this girl just said. Anthony is another Peter Thomas, but with a light voice. Oh, yeah.
That's fantastic.
Yeah, I'm telling you, because Peter is smooth as butter when he talk. And I just didn't like that conversation what he had with him, because that was something. Okay, you doing business with this man, but you're telling him, man, I'm gonna do business with you, but I don't really trust you. Okay, if you don't really trust me, then we can't do business.
Mm-hmm.
And then with Kobe and Christine, the thing is, and I had to learn this myself. Hey, Michelle, when you got whatever's going on in your life, you know the kind of people that you hang around. And this is in general. Wow.
Mm-mm.
You see what I see?
What are you talking about?
April Nicole said you look like you need to brush.
Not that Anthony, the Anthony on the show.
Okay.
I didn't pull that down.
I forget it. and like, I'm sorry, April. I'm not connecting. I'm not connecting. I'm not connecting. I'm sorry.
You know what? I had to think about it at first when you read the other comment talking about.
I'm sorry. I am so sorry. And then
April, Marissa about to get you blocked.
I'm sorry.
What I said?
Oh my God. Oh,
I'm saying, and then I'm so sorry. And when you're getting ready to do something, you don't let everybody know what you're doing. You keep that to yourself until you got everything in place. And then, with the day of, when everybody is in, oh girl, yeah, I'm doing this. You don't let and see, I had to learn that, and I am learning that, because, I got something coming up right now, and I want to tell people, I can't even tell my daughter this right now. I can't even tell my daughter this. I have a friend that lives he works for, I can't really say who he worked for, because he worked in different countries, and he pop in every now and then, and he's getting ready to pop in. So I can't say anything to my daughter until after. So, and that's what people need to do. When you have something big, because see, everybody who call you friend ain't friend. And everybody who laugh and smile in your face and hug you, and while they hugging you all the time, they stabbing you in your back. So you can't tell everybody everything, even when you think they're going to be happy for you, because everyone is not happy for you. And now these two men who wives, and I didn't understand what I don't like it when men be in women's situations, and all of us supposed to be friends. By not okay, if you didn't invite them to the party. So why are you bringing them up?
Mm-hmm.
All you had to say was they wasn't invited, and that's that. That's that. And then why Anthony, aka Saucy, why did he think he had to go and talk to Brandon and Christina, and then you gonna do the same thing? Sit there and argue with this man wife.
Yep.
And then you say some asinine-ish, like whoever said it about, because the man wore a shirt with his wife picture face all over it. And what? What was the problem? What was the problem? So for me, this is a good show, and it could be better, but they had to bring the drama in.
Mm-hmm.
Because if you got an issue with anybody, my thing is just like with Jacob and Esau, those two brothers, they had a problem. But at the end of the day, that boy Jacob sent his wife, concubines, the cows, the chickens, and the horse. He sent them ahead, and he went to talk to his brother one-on-one, just them two.
Mm-hmm.
And that's how you're supposed to do things. Because when you talk in a group, people, it's almost making people pick sides. And that's what I see is beginning to happen now. They're getting ready to pick sides.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
That's the way I'm saying it. Bop, 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 baloo, bop, bop.
Wait a minute now.
Gotcha. Let me go ahead and go.
You got to understand. You'll understand after a while.
You understand at 8:30. Class in session. Go ahead, love.
I can't wait.
Good evening, panel. Welcome back, Kaylin.
Hey,
Glad
baby.
you are doing well. I almost broke my ankle trying to get in here. I slid on the carpet. He said, Kaylin. I said, oh, Lord, let me hurry up and get up here.
Hey, baby.
So my fault. And Aunt Maritha, hilarious. I just want to piggyback off of what she said. Anthony made me, I don't like Anthony either, aka Saucy Santana either. He is getting on my nerves. He's such a Mitch. He's the stirring everything in the groups. He's going back and forth like he's the messy man.
Yes.
He's the one causing all the confusion amongst everybody, to me, because he keeps up mess and he escalates everything. And then he's no better than nobody else, because he sat at that table, and when Christina asked where was his wife, he lied and said she at home with the kids. So you're a liar. I don't trust you. So everybody can just say, it could be everybody lying, everybody clout chasing, everybody jealous of everybody else. It's just one couple want to be better than the other. And I do think Kobe is copying off of Christina, because every idea Christina talks about with her, yes, she may be her mentor, her big sister, or whatever she considers her as, but I have a big sister. My big sister don't want nothing I got, don't want to copy off of nothing I got. She wants to be an individual. I'm the one wanting to look up, wanting to piggyback off of them, but then I do it my own style, but I still don't do everything. I saw the outfits that Christina and Kobe had. She kind of was mimicking her in her own way.
Yep.
In my opinion, just like Wander, not Wander, Tisha does male, everything she does is the same, but yeah, that's what I wanted to say. And Anthony, you looking smooth as milk chocolate. Look at you, look like a little milk dud.
Ain't it got a glow?
It's a caramel, luscious little lollipop.
Girl, I'm trying to get ready so I can give it to Wanda.
I'm ready. I'm ready for the roasting. Let's cremate. Let's do a cremation.
Somebody tell me what happened.
A cremation with no coffin. I am ready. I'm done.
All right, go ahead, Latoya. How are you?
Good. How are you all?
I'm good. This your first time up?
Well, it's been a while. I've been up previously, but it's been a while.
All right.
Well, I just feel that when you're trying to be a mediator, you have to be a non-biased person. And have the willpower to not insert himself because the issue is not his. And so, because he does have a brotherhood with both of them. And so when you do have common people on the table, you have to take what you feel out of the equation, right? And if you're not really giving the best advice as far as moving forward, then you shouldn't try to put yourself in that role because he's not capable of doing those things. And so I think it's going to be a blame game because while you're wanting to work with Brandon, but you're saying you don't trust him. So when your idea goes sour or is not as big as you want, he's going to be the scapegoat, I feel. And going to blame Brandon, trying to sabotage or whatever the case may be, and for his wife to get so heated, I think it's some back stuff that we may not know about because
that's what I think too.
All this, you think fake around you 101 times because I felt that it was fake of Kobe to out Christine husband in front of her. Do you not know how to make your friend feel? So don't say this in this group setting, when they were at the anniversary picnic, you know what I'm saying? So I feel like Kobe's been kind of like showing and revealing herself along the way. And this was really just her way of, I'm not going to be friends with her because just because they made that comment, if y'all have so much history and so forth, how are you not going to extend the olive branch of, here's my birthday party. Now, if they decide not to come, then that's on them. But I think that's more of a maturity that she doesn't have when something goes wrong. No, you extend the olive branch, and then if they decline, then that's on them. Be the bigger person. I think she has a lot of growth, a lot of growing to do. And it was like when they came out to the car, Anthony is trying to antagonize. What's his name?
Russell.
I forget. Russell. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
He was trying to antagonize him and get him on a level 10 because he was too calm for Anthony. So it was like he was trying to instigate and hype the situation up. But at the same time, again, if those are your brothers, you should be proud of Russell not to be able to go at bat to that extent because that would take him out of character as well. He's a pastor, So I just feel like there are a lot of things I'm sure that will come into play later on down the line. And even if it becomes allies of this group don't deal with that group, well, y'all on the show, y'all still gonna have to film together. So now everybody fit to be fake, as my fellow Latoya says, she don't do fake. Well, you're gonna have to be fake because you're still gonna have to film with these people. So what, you're not gonna show up to an episode and get paid or a scene? So I just think, Anthony just has to find his niche. And I think he's trying to find his niche, but he doesn't know what that is. But it's definitely not in female business. I don't think he would have that same energy with men, and that's just basically it. I'm excited for it though, just to see different dynamics of younger Black couples coming up, what their lifestyle is and what their thought process is, because they're more of the millennials, per se. But I just hope that it doesn't get drowned with verbal, just hitting below the belt per se. Like, you can say your shady stuff. I just don't want it to become so negative to where they're, hitting below the belt, telling deep, dark secrets. And that's such a thing, because at the end of the day, that's still their character. And so they have to remember that that's your character of what you're portraying to the world. So that's all I have to say. Yeah,
I agree. Well, y'all.
But Anthony, wait a minute before you. But what do you think about when Saucy? No, okay, I'm gonna have to call him that because when I say Anthony, when he was saying when Brandon was saying, when Brandon was giving, when Saucy was giving out all the delegations, I'm doing this, Russell doing this, and Brandon felt kind of, it was like, to me, he was saying, okay, y'all having all these room meetings, and I haven't been privy to anything, and now you coming to tell me this, and then you telling me what you're telling me, and then you telling me I'm not to be trusted. For me, that would I don't care about business is business. That would have been my exit. And when you say Russell has to, he want to be in on the entertainment or he want to be in on the music. Okay, that's my expertise. I don't know what it is that Russell do because I'm just kind of getting into it a little bit and I really don't watch it like that. But if this is what Brandon do, if he do music, if he's doing it and he knows entertainment and he knows entertainers, then that's what he should do and let Russell do what Russell do. And it just felt like to me that Saucy had already picked sides.
Yep, pretty much it.
He did, but also I feel like, what was the other gentleman? They went to the club. I think it's Bravo. Was that his name?
Yeah, Bravo.
See, I think Anthony is kind of gonna use Brandon's musical connections, right? And exit him out of it. And that's what I think, because Bravo knows entertainers, DJs, all of those things. And some of these people are coming forth because of Brandon on the music side. And so I think he's probably going to end up trying to just push, Brandon out of the way and say he dropped the ball. So that's why we had to use X, Y, and Z.
I don't see nothing that he said so bad to his wife for it to be all that.
Right.
Yeah. All right, y'all. I'm going to have to go ahead and cut this because I got 15 minutes to get ready for this live. We're going off on Wanda.
Oh,
so
God.
I will see y'all in 15 minutes. I want to thank everybody for coming up.
Wow,
We can on this next live, okay?
I'll see y'all in 15 minutes.
Okay.
Y'all. All right.
Bye.
All right, y'all. I will see y'all in 15 minutes, and we will have more of I Got Time Today with Wonder. See you all in a minute. Bye-bye.